Any player that you're looking forward to watching?
Like both the teams combined, or should I
Yeah,
say one player is each from each team?
anything works.
Okay, I think one player that I'm looking forward to, uh, like in the upcoming matches, including today, is Marcus Rashford. For the reason being that he has been amazing since, like, after the like the injury stricken time that he was there. He had been criticized a lot. I have also criticized him a lot in previously, but we all know that he's supremely talented. We all know that he can do wonders when he's fit, and that's what is showing in his game. And he has been showing it with the United squad this season, and he has shown it with Gareth Southgate's England team also, in the first match also, and in progressively in both the matches also, that his involvement in the team and his presence in the team is so important, and he adds that extra flair that maybe no other winger can provide in that England team, because I do not see any natural left wingers which who can do who can play, or who can create, or who can score goals like he does, or he has been doing in the English side. So yeah, that's one player I would say, including like from all the players that I have been seeing, that I'm looking forward to, who can make an impact, coming on as a sub also, and also can also score goals when he's starting. So yeah, Marcus Rashford would be my choice for this World Cup.
Great. Ashwin, your thoughts?
Um, to add to Swaroop's comments, I'm just glad that he brought up Marcus Rashford, because I was always poking fun of Swaroop in the other group for making fun of Marcus Rashford. Like I always used to tag him
Yeah.
whenever Marcus Rashford scores a goal. So good thing that you brought that up, man. And so I think Brazil and Argentina have a good chance, but unfortunately they'll have to face each other in the semifinals. So it's either one of them. If whoever qualifies in that match will eventually win the World Cup, because they have a really good squad. Brazil has almost two world class 11s. Even Argentina, Scaloni is a good coach, because he's won the Copa with them as well. And the final against Brazil was like his tactical genius. Argentina won just because of that, and then Messi's magic as well. Uh, and then England. When it comes to England, I don't know. Southgate is like his tactics and everything is called into question like each time England play, especially the big games. But if you take the statistics, England under Southgate is they're performing the best in tournaments like after the World Cup. So they're like historically the best since 1966, after Southgate has taken over. So they might reach the. I mean, I think they'll beat Senegal today, but in the next match they're going to face France. And England in the last three tournaments, although they have done well, they have lost when they have faced difficult opposition. Like in the World Cup, they lost to Belgium in the third place knockout, and I think they lost to Italy in the final. And then I think the only big team that Germany they have beaten is Germany, but that was a declining Germany. So yeah, England might get relegated. I mean, they might get out of the competition by the next match, unfortunately.
Hmm. So Argentina and England. Yeah. Okay.
Argentina or Brazil, they have the
Or Brazil.
to
Okay.
win.
Any player that you were looking forward to?
Hmm. I want I want to see more of Foden. Though I'm a United fan, like Foden is a very young, exciting player for England. I wish Southgate plays him more, and he shows his magic. Like some of the moves that he does for City are like just brilliant. Like I think probably he's like England's most technically gifted player. Like really good on the ball. very very creative, very. He has quick feet. He has those skills as well. So I'm looking forward to like him the most in this tournament, and Gakpo as well. Such an exciting talent, man. I hope United sign him.
100 million, man. Not less than that.
No, 50,
Don't be
50,
saying anything
50.
less than 100 million. PSV
No,
coming
no,
with
it's 50.
last.
It's 50.
50 was summer. 50 they
No,
were
no,
asking
no.
for
It
50.
was 30 in summer as per Jason, Jonathan, as per the Telegraph. It's 50 now. So probably 60 or 70 with the United tax, but still such a exciting player, Gakpo. But I think Mbappe will be the top scorer though. He's on fire, man. Like I think he scored a hat trick today. So it'll be very difficult to contain him in the next match. Whoever qualifies, like England or Senegal, be very
Right.
difficult containing him. He's
It's gonna
always
be
on his game during the World Cups.
yeah. It's gonna be difficult task for Trippier, I guess. Trippier
Yes,
is
I
on the
think
right
it'll be
track right
Walker starting though. I think it'll be Walker.
Yeah, even I
And
had a
Shaw
feeling
on
that
the left.
might start
Yeah,
against Mbappe. He has a better positioning, and I think he might have a better chance of stopping Mbappe than Trippier.
true. And maybe even Southgate might play three at the back, though he has not done that during this tournament.
This World Cup,
Maybe
correct?
during the better opposition, he might do that as well.
I think he has done that previously. Even in Euros, he had played three at the back, right? I think.
Yeah. So, but that was throughout the tournament. I mean,
That was throughout the tour. Yes.
throughout the tournament. Yeah. This year he's always like played that 4-3-3. I'm surprised that he's playing with just one holding midfielder.
Yes, yes. He has been playing with one holding
Just
midfielder
left
and
and
without the
right.
back three.
Yeah. It's very
Yeah.
progressive
Very
when
unlike
it
Gareth
comes to
Southgate.
Southgate. Sorry.
Yes.
Very unlike Gareth Southgate. Yeah.
Very unlike
Yeah, very
Southgate.
unlike Gareth Southgate. Yes, I've
Exactly.
never seen him playing that kind of an attacking structure since the time he has taken over. So this is the most attacking structure that I have seen is this World Cup, or let's say after the Euros ended, that he has switched to this system of 4-3-3.
Yes.
But
True.
and I think it's paying off. But as I said, like I really wanted to want I've really wanted to see more of Foden, as he said. I was also about to say that, but then my mind was like saying, okay, fine, you cannot take his name because you just a United fan, so you cannot really take his name. But yes, but if I have to remain neutral on that case, I have really like think whenever I've seen the matches of England, I really that thought has already gone into my mind that
Yeah.
okay, fine, why
Foden
is
is just
Foden not in the
very
starting
easy
11?
on the eye, isn't he? Like it's just pleasing him like on the ball. Like
Yes, yes,
very
yes, yes. Very cool and
yeah,
composed.
very natural. The ball just
Very
comes to him
natural,
like
yes,
naturally. Yeah. Reminds
naturally.
me of like Ozil or somebody like that.
Correct, correct, correct. I have,
Yeah.
I still do not know why he plays Mount above Foden, but then
But I
he has
think
been.
Foden might start today though. Saka, according to, I mean, I just read something right now. Saka will be starting
Saka will be starting.
ahead of Rashford. Yeah, and Foden, I think Foden will play for sure today.
So
Otherwise, it will be like another.
interestingly, Tifo has a proper video dedicated, and it's titled "What Does Mason Mount Do?" Just watch that, guys.
Yeah.
Mm.
That is absolutely correct, man. I have really not understood. Maybe he works really good for Chelsea, or maybe he does good work in the Chelsea squad. But then I have never seen him creating something good or creating
I,
something great for the team as
I
he
I
plays as
think
an attacking midfielder.
I think what Mount does is basically he's a really good presser of the ball. So I think he wants somebody. I mean, Southgate wants somebody for that. Turnovers deeper into the opposition's territory. So I think that is why Mason Mount plays because I've never seen him like contribute much when England's on the ball. I've just seen his
Correct.
like off the ball work. Like his
Of the ball,
defensive
yes.
work rate is like commendable. That is there for sure. And I
But
think
then,
one
but then
more
you
thing that
already have two good, you already have Jude Bellingham at the back. You're already playing
yes,
a CDM,
yes,
and then you're also playing a CM now. You're not playing two CDMs. You're
Actually,
playing a
Stadium.
CM and a CDM. So
Exactly.
I still do not understand why Mount is doing the pressing work. Okay, fine. Maybe he's there for that work, but still, that
No,
that
but
is
I
one
think
thing he should not
I,
be
I think
doing.
what
I think.
Southgate does is he's treated England like a club. Because many of the players that play under Southgate, they're doing well for England, but they're not doing well for their respective club squads. For example,
Harry
Sterling,
Maguire.
uh, Maguire, even Pickford to an extent. Like these three players are
Mm.
like almost the bedrock of the English side. Like if you take it, because Maguire was, I think he was a standout defender in the group stages for England.
Mm. Mm.
He was immense against Australia. He was brilliant against Iran. I just remember seeing him make a single mistake during the three games that England has played.
Uh,
So yeah, and Southgate, I think that credit goes
Ashwin,
to him.
I
Like
have two questions. Ashwin, I've got two questions actually because see, of course,
sure.
You're the English fan here, right? So, number
Mhm.
one, what do you think Bellingham is being underused or misutilized by Southgate by playing him at number 8? I think he should be at number 10. And secondly, why? Why are Pickford and Maguire playing better? And especially Maguire, actually. Why is he playing better in an England shirt? Is it because of the level of competition he's facing? Is it the people around him? Is it the coaching? It's got to be something.
So I'll answer the second question first because so I think international football it's not like the Premier League. It's a slower, it has a very
Yeah,
slower
exactly.
pace. It's much more it's suited to Maguire. Plus, even Southgate plays very defensively, and he has a support of Declan Rice ahead of him, and he has a confident Pickford behind him as well. And England, though they play a high line, Pickford sweeps up, very good. In United, he's lacking both those things until this year. I mean, United never had a Casemiro till like this year. He had Fred or McTominay ahead of him, and he had a De Gea who wouldn't step out of his line. So these two things, and plus the fact that the pace of international football, I think these two factors help Maguire a lot, and he plays well because of that. And also he has his understanding with Shaw from United, so that also helps him a lot. So I feel that is why Maguire plays better for England than United. And also
Mm.
additionally the focus, the press, the attention, whatever he's facing for England is less compared to United because uh,
Oh, yeah,
the
absolutely.
focus that England has, the English media, they focus on colored players, unfortunately, because the bias is there. The xenophobia, the racism, it is
Yeah.
clear, it is very, obvious for the English press. But in United, the focus, it's more like, it's on individual players rather than the skin color, or
Yeah.
it's on the performance of the players rather than the skin color.
And
So,
the English media can't really lash out at its own national team the way it would for because you do have your inclinations and your
but but they
biases.
have lashed out at Rashford, they have
No,
lashed out at
but
Sterling,
again that
Saka.
yeah, but then that ties up with your argument around ethnicity.
Exactly.
The Barme group is
I think
And
I
then,
absolutely
think we got a bit deviated, no? these
yeah.
these guys have, these guys have started discussing now
That's
about
a
the players.
that's
Then
a
that's a good
yeah.
thing.
That's the beauty of the conversation, right? To have these tangential conversations, to have all those to have all those ideas put out. Yeah.
I
So
really want to hear Satvik telling about his teams that he's looking
yeah,
forward to.
yeah, Satvik, yes.
Well, I'll start by saying that the World Cup will end with Argentina versus France as the final, and
Okay.
Wow, nice.
I clearly see France just defeating England in next round clearly, hands down. Because the reason why I asked the Maguire question was because that's exactly France brings to Maguire and England what they don't want to face. don't
Hmm.
have only one or two attacking midfield attackers there. The France when France attack, and we saw that today, right? They are crazy. They it's whether it's Mbappe, whether it's Griezmann, whether it's I mean you have the wing backs getting into the edge of the boxes and hitting volleys. I mean it's crazy. So I don't
Hmm.
And to add to that, Satvik, and I'll just interrupt you in between just
Mhm.
because, like, nobody, everybody was like, okay, fine, France is depleted, they do not have and N'Golo Kante, they do not have Pogba, now Benzema is out, so like the two three main players which were automatic starters if they were in the squad, they were not there, and with the likes of these three giants that were there in France, and they started with Chouameni, and who's like playing for the first time in the World Cup, and I think he has played 6 or 7 or 8 games, I think, till now as an international, and now he's playing a World Cup, and you can see that, okay, fine, as just now you said that the wing backs that they have, that Jules Konde on one side, and there's Hernandez on the other side. Like they have been literally bombarding the box with the crosses, like from continuously, and Giroud has literally filled up that space that Benzema created. Benzema, that absence of Benzema is literally nobody can feel it, and then Mbappe is Mbappe. So yes, please carry on, Satvik.
Sathik, you there? Hello. I think there is some network issue. That's okay.
Uh,
We'll
uh,
pick it up when he. Yeah. Hello.
yeah,
Yes.
am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Yeah.
Yes. Please.
All I was saying is that when you are in a defensive four and you're seeing Giroud, Mbappe, Griezmann, Dembele attacking you, backed by Rabiot and Chumeni, come on, man, give me a break. I mean, I just don't see any team on their side of the World Cup schedule being in a position to stop them. I think I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Like England is good. They are they've improved massively and they are one of the best generations they've had. But dude, France is like I'm pretty sure it's going to be France versus Spain in the semis. And as far as the Netherlands is
Hmm.
concerned, I think
France has the additional advantage of having won the cup as well,
yeah,
so they have that experience. They have that mental resilience. So,
absolutely.
sorry,
And
go
no,
on.
no. So I was coming back to Netherlands because I mean I'm in your place, Ashwin, because I know that you see a heartbreak when England faces France. The fact that I'm pitting Argentina as finalists clearly show that Argentina will defeat Netherlands in the next round, and I mean yeah, I mean you we have to face the reality. I
You're
know.
being very honest.
Well,
We're
but
in the same place, man.
I know, but I'm just the only concern which I have is whether Brazil will be able to field their best 11 because they are really depleted by injuries right now. So not really sure how well they can actually cope with that, especially when they are quite infamous for
But
being
isn't it just Jesus and who was the other one who's out as well? Alex
Neymar?
Telles.
Neymar?
It's just Alex
Alex,
Telles and
Alex, yeah,
Jesus, right?
yes.
Neymar also?
Neymar also.
And they weren't even starting, right? They they don't even start for Brazil, right?
But
Neymar is
Wasn't
Neymar is out
But
of the
but
World Cup, I
Neymar is
guess.
gonna come back after this
okay.
match, right? That's
Okay.
what
I
I've
think he's supposed to come back after the round of 16 match.
seen
In,
exactly,
in
right?
the
Right.
round of 16, then he'll be available for quarters.
Moves. And
I don't see him
Brazil are gonna
starting.
play Australia. No, sorry. Who do they play against in the this thing?
They'll play Croatia or
Oh, they're
Japan.
playing Morocco, right?
They'll play Croatia or
No, I
Japan,
think they're
I
playing
guess.
Japan. They're playing Japan. They're playing Japan.
Brazil are playing against Korea, South Korea.
South Korea. Oh, right,
They're
right,
playing
right.
Korea now, and they'll be
Mm-hmm.
playing Japan or Croatia.
See, why I think it's gonna be as I said, it's going to be it has been one of the most open World Cup that I have seen. So I really like now that anybody would go for the for team which which can win the match. But since my whole idea of seeing the Giants winning this competition, or Giants winning a particular match, has completely gone down the drain due to all the permutations, combinations that has been destroyed by the lesser teams in the group stage. So I'm like literally hopeful to see one of the Asian teams in the in the quarters or maybe even semis, and I think that would be the biggest achievement that an Asian team can have or would have had in the football history. So, and I think since it has been the story till now in this World Cup, it's gonna be really interesting, and it is gonna be really fascinating to see any of the Asian teams which are there in the round of 16 to make it to the semi-finals.
So, fun fact: the last time the World Cup was held in Asia, an Asian team reached the semis.
Yeah.
Korea,
So, I
right?
really
Japan,
hope
South Korea.
this time,
Japan,
yeah,
Korea,
It
Japan,
was
Korea.
South Korea.
right?
South Korea
Right.
reaches semis.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
I
Okay,
really
that was
hope
the
this
reason.
time around some African or any Asian team
North.
reaches the final.
Not
I
happening.
mean, it's a huge ask, but yeah,
But I
The last time an African team reached semi-finals was Ghana, right?
I don't think I think only one team. No, I don't think an African team has reached the semis, right?
90s
Ghana,
Cameroon,
Senegal.
I think Cameroon
Cameroon,
has. Yeah, I think yeah,
1990.
I think
Yeah,
so. Yes,
Cameroon has reached semi-finals, I think.
yes, yes.
1990s. Yeah.
Ghana did not reach semi-finals. They reached the quarterfinals
Quarter.
of
Yeah,
all.
they lost against Uruguay because of yeah.
Yes, Suarez.
So
Okay.
so
Hmm.
I just want to
Okay.
pitch in here with a couple of
Yeah.
things. Number one, we've had giant killing with respect to, I think, Germany and Belgium are the two big ones who've fallen out. That actually makes life easy for the other giants. First of all, like two of the bigger ones are gone. So
Oh,
I find it difficult for the smaller teams now to actually go for a giant killing, especially when it comes to the psychology of the knockouts.
Knockout.
And
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
right.
that's one thing. Secondly, I thought, like, I'll be hated for this, but I think Switzerland will defeat Portugal in this round because the Portuguese aren't playing as
Oh,
a team. They are. I just don't. I mean, like,
CR7 fans out there, you know whom to attack.
no, that's fine. That's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine.
As
See, if I'm
Instagram handle Stoic Southpaw.
well, ठीक है मतलब ठीक है there are things to be taken into
Yeah, go on,
consideration,
please, go
but
on, please.
but see, like, when you looked at the way Switzerland played throughout the group stages, yes, they conceded goals, but then the resilience and the team spirit and the way they played as a team. Obviously, Portugal has a bigger, better talent pool, but somehow I don't know. Maybe it might go to the penalties, or maybe a brash red card or something. I don't know. A part of me thinks
Hmm.
that I'll be pitching Switzerland to face Spain in the next rounds, and what a heartbreak that will be for Portugal. But I just wanted
I
to,
think Portugal will
I just
crash the
wanted to
boat.
choose one
I
giant
don't want
killing.
that to
I wanted to choose one
happen.
giant killing. If I would have chosen Senegal defeating England, that would have been too harsh, and I don't see Morocco defeating Spain. So I think Portugal fighting dust with Switzerland is, I think.
I would go for Korea defeating Brazil.
Nah, come
Oh,
on, come
that's going to be
on,
big.
come on,
Too
That's going to be
fast.
big.
come
Oh,
on.
how about Japan defeating Croatia? I mean, that's like the least,
But I don't think.
Yeah,
painful of
That's
the
possible.
giant.
But I
yeah.
don't see that
I would
as
say the
a giant killing, because
yeah.
Croatia are a decent one, but Japan's playing at a different level
I
altogether
mean, you
this
have to
time.
respect them. I mean, they were, World Cup finalists, and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
Hmm.
to give that fact.
yeah.
Hmm.
But the way
And I think
Japan,
they have a
Yeah.
very under the radar golden generation as well.
Hmm.
but they are
I
growing
think they
good.
have
They have
had
a
that period. Right now, I think uh, the squad is similar to what
I think
Belgium
the
has.
Croats are getting old
I think they
actually.
have they
exactly,
have, they have,
exactly.
they have an aging squad. Yeah,
I think only in defense,
but
only in fullbacks that they were not like massively blessed with.
Mm.
But apart from that, like they have like really good players like Kovacic, Modric,
Rakitic.
Guardiol. They've had really good players.
Yeah. But let's see, man. Let
Yeah.
the
So
let the best
that
teams win, and I hope that let's defeat Argentina. But that's not gonna happen. So I'll just shut my mouth here.